Students, I am going to explain the long questions of chapter 1. And now the next question, that is question 2, is density of substance is directly proportional to its mass and inversely proportional to its volume. Explain with example. And according to the formula, the density of substance is equal to mass per unit volume. And let us take two examples to explain this question. And firstly, we take mass constant. Mass is fixed. That means the density how depends upon the volume of the substance. Let us take 1 kilogram of iron and cotton each, but volume of iron is less than that of cotton. It means if the denominator is more, then the result is less, and if denominator is less, then the result is more. It means the density of iron whose volume is less is more, but the density of cotton is less. This means density is inversely proportional to the volume. If volume is more, density is less. If volume is less, then density is more. And next example 2. Here we consider volume constant and volume is fixed. Now we will check how density depends upon the mass of the substance. Let us take two beakers of equal volume containing water and kerosene in them. And when we measure their mass by using beam balance, the mass of the beaker containing water is more than the mass of the beaker containing kerosene. This means density of water is more than that of kerosene, because now the denominator is constant, and if the numerator is more, then the result is more. If the numerator is less, then the result is less. Now mass is more, that means mass of water is more, that means density of water is more, and mass of the kerosene is less, that means density of kerosene is less. Your next long question is question number 4. Here we have to calculate the density of hydrochloric acid if 35.4 milliliter of acid weighs 65.14 grams. Bacha, here what is given? Volume is given, that is 35.4 centimeter cube, and mass, that is 65.14 gram. Then density, that is equal to mass per unit volume. Mass is given, volume is given. Divide them, then we get the result, that is density, that is 1.84 gram per centimeter cube. And bacha, 1 milliliter is same as 1 centimeter cube. That means you can write centimeter cube in place of milliliter. And your last question is question number 3. Question number 3 is, how is the density of irregular solid determined? Bacha, if the solid is regular, then you can find its volume by using the formulas. But for irregular solid, we can choose we have to perform one activity to find its volume. But the density of solid is mass per unit volume, mass that can be determined with the help of physical balance or beam balance. And next is volume. Volume is determined by using a measuring cylinder. And to find the volume, there are 4 steps which we have to use. Firstly, step 1, fill a measuring cylinder partially with the water. We will fill this measuring cylinder up to half, that is up to 40 milliliter with the water, and we can say this is a volume V1. This is initial volume. And then irregular solid, that should be tied with the thread and dip it completely in a liquid, and it should not touch the base. Then find the final reading of the water. Now the reading of water is 60 ml, and this 60 ml is volume 2V2, and their difference, the difference between the final and initial volume, give us the volume of irregular solid. Then volume of solid is V2 minus V1. V2 is 60 minus 40, that is 20 ml. Then density, that is mass per unit volume, we can measure easily.